Be me. 26 virgin, reasonably functional adult, allegedly. Family reunion next month. Tiny problem, my ex will be there. Teeny air problem, everyone still thinks we're on a break. Biggest problem, I am very, very single. Call my sister for moral support. She laughs for 45 seconds straight. You need a +1 or a parachute? Me. Both. Her. I've got someone better. Enter her friend Mara, former military medic. Tall, strong, unfairly gorgeous. Posture so good it fixes mine by proximity. First meeting is at a coffee shop. She's early, sitting straight like the chair is taking an exam. Dog tags on a thin chain, forearms that could bench press my insecurities. She looks me over once, like a scan. So, mission parameters? Me? Make my ex regret everything? She nods, absolutely serious. Objective accepted. She pulls out a notebook. Not cute, floral, rom-com notebook. Black, squared pages, tabs labeled like a field manual. Cover story, met at your sister's fundraiser. 3 dates, favorite restaurant, running joke, pet names. Me. Pet. You'll answer to sunshine. Me. Why? Because you look like you could use some. She flips to another tab. Signals. Hand squeeze twice means save me. Touch to shoulder means play affectionate. Eyebrow lift means we're being watched. Me. What does a glare mean? It's for your benefit. She stands to leave, shakes my hand like we just signed a treaty. We'll rehearse. 3 sessions before the event. No slacking. Me, half in love with fear. Yes, ma'am. She tilts her head. Don't call me ma'am. Makes me feel ancient. Pause. She smirks. You can call me captain if you insist. Later, sister texts. Well, me. She gave me a code book and a nickname. Sis. So, she likes you? Me. Pretty sure she just adopted me into a small, efficient dictatorship. That night, Mara sends a shared doc titled Operation Sunshine. Sections include wardrobe, backstory, safe phrases, acceptable PDA levels, banter drills. There's a calendar invite labeled Training Mission Number 1. Look at my reflection in the laptop screen. Practice an eyebrow raise. Fail. Practice a smirk. Fail harder. Text from Mara pops up. You'll get there. 1900 hours. Dress decent. Family reunion might be a disaster, but for the first time in weeks, I'm not dreading it, because my fake girlfriend just turned panic into a plan, and I have a feeling I'm the one who's about to be debriefed. 2 days after meeting Mara, the scariest, hottest woman alive, calendar reminder pops up. Training mission number 1, 1900 sharp. 1900 sharp. Who even says that? She does. Show up at her place. Door opens before I knock twice. She's wearing joggers and a tank top. Looks like she could either kiss me or make me do push-ups until I cry. You're late. I'm literally 2 minutes later. Exactly. Late. Living room looks like a strategy bunker. Whiteboard with scribbles. Plausible first kiss. Favorite couple story. No awkward hand positions. Underlined 3 times. Me. You're terrifying. Her. Thank you. First drill, walking in together like a couple. I try to put my arm around her. She deadpans. You look like you're arresting me. Second attempt, hand on her waist. Better, but stop hovering like a nervous intern. Next, hand holding. Apparently I grip like a confused crab. She adjusts my fingers like a teacher fixing a 5-year-old's pencil hold. My brain completely forgets how hands work. She steps closer. Rule 1, she says, low voice, eyes on mine. If you're gonna sell it, you don't flinch. Spoiler, I flinch. She rolls her eyes. Sunshine, your ex is gonna eat you alive. In my defense, you're very intense. She raises a brow. Intense? Hot. I meant hot. I mean, yeah, that's what I thought. She leans in suddenly, stopping an inch from my face. What if I did this at the reunion? Would people believe we're dating? She asks. I nod too fast. She smirks like a wolf who just figured out where the sheep sleep. Next drill, fake compliments that sound real. I mumble something about her hair. She tilts her head. That was the least convincing sentence I've ever heard. I'm not Ryan Gosling. Then act like you're building a bridge to my heart or something. After an hour of roasting and drills, She finally leans back on the couch. Not bad for a rookie. You might actually survive this mission. I collapse next to her. Good. I didn't want to die before the reunion. She tosses me a water bottle. Tomorrow, we work on PDA. Me? What kind of PDA? As I leave, she calls out. Sunshine? Yeah? Try not to look like a man about to pass out next time I touch you. Me? No promises. Next day, PDA training day. Mara texted, "Wear something I can pull on." Immediately regret agreeing to this fake dating plan. Show up at her place. She opens the door already smirking like she knows I'll embarrass myself. Tight jeans, sleeveless top, arms that could legally qualify as weapons. Today's mission, PDA. Goal, make everyone believe you're dangerously in love with me. Me. No pressure. Her. Exactly. Grabs my collar and yanks me closer. First drill, casual touches. Her hand slides up my neck, resting on my shoulder. Every neuron in my body has declared a national emergency. Breathe, sunshine. You look like I'm torturing you. You're very close. That's the whole point. Second drill, hugging. I awkwardly wrap my arms around her waist. She hooks her hands around my neck like she's done this 1,000 times. You're holding me like I'm made of explosives. I feel like you are. Then at least look happy about it. Third drill, fake kiss. Don't freak out, she says with a smile. She places her hand on my jaw, slowly leans in. Her lips are barely an inch away. Every muscle in my body turns into vibrating jello, and then... Door swings open. Max, my best friend. Holy shit, I thought you two were filming a porno. I jump like someone threw a grenade. Mara doesn't even blink. Get out, she says calmly. Max backs out, still laughing like an idiot. Mara turns to me. You really need to stop jumping every time someone sees us. You just tried to kiss me in front of a witness. That's what couples do. She says it like it's a fact, like gravity. She steps close again, forehead pressed to mine. Low voice. If you flinch like that at the reunion, they'll know it's fake. Got it. She smirks. Good boy. 2 days after PDA training. She drags me to a rooftop bar. Warm lights, loud music. People everywhere pretending to be cooler than they are. She walks like she owns the place. She slips her hand into mine. My pulse immediately starts breakdancing. Leans in, whispers, "Relax. We're in love, remember?" Right. Totally. Deeply in love. Yup. At first it's just hand-holding and shoulder-leaning. Easy enough to fake. Then some guy walks up to her. Dude's got the personality of a protein shake. "Hey, I remember you from the gym." Mara doesn't even blink, wraps her arm around my waist, pulls me closer like she's staking a claim. "Yeah, this is my boyfriend." Dude looks me up and down like I'm a mystery flavor yogurt, mutters something and walks away. Mara smirks. Good boy. Fast forward 30 minutes. She goes to the bar to grab drinks. While she's gone, some girl decides to flirt with me. "Hey, tall and awkward, are you single?" Before I can even open my mouth. Mara reappears like a boss battle. Slides in behind me, hand on my chest, voice sweet but sharp. "No." He's very, very taken. Girl leaves immediately. Me. You didn't have to go full final boss on her. Her. Fake couples don't let people flirt with their partners. Pause. Right. Fake couples. We sit back down. She's laughing at something dumb I said. For a second, I almost lean in. Almost. But then Max texts me. "Bro, how's the field test? Did you survive, or are you married now?" I choke on my drink. She raises an eyebrow. "You're such a disaster." Me. "And yet, here I am." She smirks. "Yeah, here you are." Night ends with her holding my arm on the walk home. A week after rooftop bar mission, Mara texts, "Wine night. My place." I should have known this was a trap. Show up, she's already half a bottle in. Loose t-shirt, messy hair, bare feet. Smirking like a cat who just found the cream. "You're late," she says, handing me a glass before I even take off my shoes. I'm exactly on time. Then you're late emotionally. We sit on her couch, legs almost touching. She talks about how she doesn't do relationships. Laughs about how fake dating me was supposed to be easy. Then she tips the bottle again. Her cheeks flushed, eyes way too soft for my sanity. "You know what's stupid?" she says suddenly. "What?" You have too pretty a face for me to keep pretending this is a game. What? I inhale the wine wrong and nearly die on the spot. She laughs, full evil villain energy. See? Can't even handle the idea. That's not the issue. She flops sideways, head landing on my shoulder like it's home. You're a good guy, she mumbles. Dangerous combination. Good guy and good arms. She falls asleep right there. Go home at 2 a.m. Have been fake dating Mara for weeks now. Except nothing about it feels fake anymore. Sister has been watching everything with the smuggest grin known to humankind. One night she corners me in the kitchen. You like her? No. Yes. Shut up. You're taking her to the family dinner. What? Don't argue with your commanding officer. Turns out Mara already agreed, because my sister asked her first. She's in on the mission. My life is not my own anymore. Sister gives me the most intense pre-dinner training session. Don't mumble. Don't sweat too much. Smile, but not serial killer smile. Compliment her in front of mom. Me. This isn't a job interview. Yes, it is. Your job is to not screw up. Night of the dinner. Mara shows up in this black dress that could cause international incidents. She doesn't even look nervous. On the car ride, she rests her hand on my arm casually. You're shaking. I'm not shaking. You're shaking like a chihuahua in a snowstorm. We get to the house. Mom opens the door like she's meeting royalty. Dad sizes Mara up like a drill sergeant inspecting a new recruit. Sister gives me a thumbs up behind their backs. And then, disaster appears and heals. My ex, the one my parents adored, the perfect girl in their eyes. Mom, oh, we ran into her and thought why not invite her too? Me internally. Why God, why? Mara doesn't flinch, leans in just enough to make my ex blink twice. Relax, she whispers. I've dealt with scarier things than your ex. 5 minutes into dinner, and the table feels like a battlefield. My ex sitting across, fake smiling like a Disney villain. Mara next to me, calm, confident, gorgeous. Mom talking nonstop about how nice it is to see old friends again. Sister sipping her drink like it's a live-action soap opera. Ex tries to bring up old memories with me. Mara just rests her hand on my thigh, not even looking at her. Ex almost drops her fork. Sister chokes on her water, trying not to laugh. Dad asks Mara about her time in the army. She answers like she's giving a TED talk. Even my dad looks impressed. Mom is basically glowing. Ex tries to interrupt. Mara just smiles that calm predator smile. I've never felt safer in my life. Sister kicks me under the table when I zone out staring at Mara. Mouths. Compliment her. Me. You look really nice tonight. Family stares. Mara smirks. Thanks, soldier. When dessert comes, my ex gives her last desperate attempt. Well, it's good to see you haven't changed. Mara. Oh, he's changed. Grabs my hand and threads her fingers through mine in front of everyone. Table goes quiet. Mom looks like she just got grandkids early. Dad nods approvingly. Sister fist pumps under the table. Ex looks like she just bit a lemon. At first, my parents wanted me to get back together with my ex, but when they saw Mara in person, they decided I'd be safe with her. After dinner, we walk outside. Cool night air, porch lights, quiet. She leans on the railing like she's been doing this all her life. Your family's nice, she says. You terrify my dad, but he respects you. That's the goal. Pause. The good kind. You didn't have to play the part so hard, I say. Who said I was playing? She replies softly. The air shifts. She steps closer. I take a breath and finally say it. I want this. For real. She nods slowly. Good. Because I wasn't planning on pretending anymore. We kiss. Door bursts open. My sister. Oh my God, finally. Mara gives her a thumbs up without breaking the kiss. Legend. A week later, she comes over for dinner again. This time as my actual girlfriend. Mom beams. Dad grills meat. Sister keeps making hard hands behind Mara's back. No act, no fake anything. Just us. And the chaos that got us here. 3 months since porch confession. Mara's officially my girlfriend. She's basically part of the family now. She calls me Sergeant Sunshine. I pretend to hate it, but secretly love it. Family barbecue at my parents' place. Sister already giving me that look. Don't embarrass yourself, she whispers. Me. Why would I? She. You always do. Mara arrives in jeans and a white tank top. Mom. Oh, good. My favorite future daughter-in-law is here. Me almost chokes on my drink. Mara just grins like she's known this was coming. We're grilling, laughing, everything's good. Dad almost drops the tongs from laughing. Mara bows like a performer, taking a curtain call. Later, sitting on the porch with her, she leans against me. Your family's insane. Yeah, I kinda love it. Yeah, me too. Inside, my sister yells through the window. Hey, lovebirds, stop making it a movie scene out there. Mara flips her off without moving from my shoulder, somewhere between all the teasing chaos and burnt burgers. I realize something stupidly simple. I wouldn't change a thing.
Nope.
What are you doing in my house? Little
1 hour later.